This is Jackie, and I'm here with Jon Mess of Gavin Dance at the Jersey stop of Warped Tour. You guys have already performed, like your day's done, right?
I know, this is the last thing we have to do, so...
Then I'm going to talk really slowly and make it agonizing.
Well, I was going to take a nap, but it's okay.
So I know that you're an artist of many different levels. I had no idea that you were also a poet.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
What's going on with that crap?
Oh, are you talking about on the Facebook group? I don't know, we just get bored. We were just all in the bus, and we're like, oh, look what's going on in the group. We thought we'd, I don't know, I just responded.
Warped Tour has been around for 23 years. No one seems to know the band sets are 25 to 30 minutes long. I don't understand.
I know.
Like, that's not news. It's never
It's really
been different.
It isn't. Yeah, some days it's 25, some days it's 30, but I mean, you can find that information out on the board. I don't know. Yeah, you can also watch videos from us playing, make sure that we played all the songs. Yeah.
Or just go on Facebook and listen to everybody bitch.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Some options too. So despite the band's lineup changes, you guys have been together for 12 years. What do you think keeps you guys going?
Well, the success recently has been, things have been going a lot better for us, so that's definitely helping. Everyone's getting along well, and I think that's really just about it, yeah.
And Downtown Battle Mountain, 10-year anniversary. I think fans are excited to know when new music can be expected, a full album. But I feel like Mothership just came out. Like, why are we already talking about new music?
We have new stuff. I don't know. I think we're keeping it a surprise, but yeah, probably sooner than you'd expect will be a new album. So
you released Summertime Gladness to kind of tide everybody over for a little bit?
Yeah, that's not like necessarily a reflection of what a new album would sound like. It's just something we thought was reflected summer vibes for the band, I guess. So yeah, we just thought we'd do that, and yeah.
When you guys came to Baltimore, I talked to Will and Matt. One of the questions I asked them was about covers. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, no, we hate cover songs. And then you go ahead and put out, Pop Goes Punk 7.
Well, they had asked us to do it a bunch of times before, and then we'd never done it. And then this time we just decided, I don't know, just like, this could be fun. I thought it was fun. I remember recording the vocals in like 10 minutes in one take, and then I just left. Yeah, it was good. It was,
Not bad.
Yeah, so, we don't play the song, though, so I think people are asking for it, but, we have tons of songs to play. And
of your own music.
Yeah, of our own music, so.
It's going to give people another reason to bitch.
Exactly.
Sorry, kids.
That's why we did it.
That's why you really did it.
Just go back on our word.
Did the lights just blink or something happened? All right. So how do you go about choosing your set list now for Warped when you do really have a long collection of music to choose from?
I think we're just doing songs that are newer because, people come to Warped that haven't seen you before, and it's not a headlining set, so we can only really pick, I guess, we just pick our more popular songs, pretty much, yeah.
Go with the hits. You go with the know.
You go with the hits,
Make people happy. You also have APMAs coming up on Monday. 2 nominations. I will be there. I'll be on the red carpet harassing you again.
Yes.
So Best Live Band and Best Drummer.
Yep.
We couldn't get one for Will last year. Really was hoping.
I know, I was really hoping to.
But with the nomination for Best Live Band, I think that is sort of a testament to you guys and the fact that a lot of people have been talking about, what band do I need to go see at Warped?
Yeah. And
yours is one of the many. So what do you bring to a live show that fans don't get from the tangible or the digital album?
Well, we try to play as perfect as possible, I guess, instead of go crazy, because I guess we find our music really challenging to play live. So I guess when I talk to people after shows, they're like, "Wow, it sounds a lot like the album, and it's more powerful." And so, yeah, we try to make it translate into what we envisioned. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, just try to make it sound as good as possible. And then, it's hard for us to, do a ton of movement on stage. Everyone's just, trying to do their parts perfectly, but we try to compensate with being as true to the sound of the record as possible.
And I think you definitely do that. So I have some fan questions that are not absurd fan questions. At least I don't think they're absurd questions. So I blame y'all if they suck. Who watches your cat while you're on tour?
I've had him at this place called Pat's Boarding Place for Cats before. I've had friends watch him. I wanted Will's mom to watch him once, but I think she called him Evil Timmy. I don't want that Evil Timmy over, because he attacks other cats. He's very bad.
Cats will do that. They're assholes.
He's a show-off. He goes outside and jumps up trees, and then, does like a little, like, I don't know what you call it, hand plant thing. Like, he's a rambunctious guy. But
what's Timmy's favorite Gavin Dance song?
Probably Chocolate Jackalope, because I give him a shout-out. Cameo from Shane.
Hi, Shane.
Hey.
Growing up, what music did you turn to? A lot of kids turn to music when times get tough. What sort of bands were you into back then?
I kind of had a few different eras. Like when I was really young, when I was like 11, was when I really first found my first albums. I had like Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy was one of the first albums I got. 311 was a big. I don't really listen to them much anymore, but I was really into them as a kid. And then later it became like Deftones and like Rage Against the Machine, Tool, and then later on it was like Thursday and like At the Drive-In and Blood Brothers and Thrice and Poison the Well and stuff like that. But yeah, went through a lot of different, I guess, phases of. I started listening to music pretty young through my dad, listening to like 50s and 60s stuff. I got an older dad, and yeah. So.
And are you still working on your artwork?
Yeah, I am. I just have been so busy. I haven't been able to get new stuff out. I pay for the studio space monthly, and I still got it. And I'm ready to get back in. I have a bunch of new stuff. I just haven't. I was gonna bring it on Warp, but it's just super hard to like. I don't know. I just don't want it to like get fucked up. So yeah.
What media are you working with now, or when you get to go back in the studio?
Well, I've gone through phases of doing like acrylic and then back to oil, but mainly I'm pretty much love oil, so I gotta stick with the oil. It just takes forever to dry. Like if you build up like a real thick amount of oil, like it forms a skin, and then the inside of it like literally doesn't dry for like years. So it's
should I go home and like start chipping away at my painting?
Yeah, if you bump it really hard against the wall, it could blow up. But it's probably fine. It has to be like pretty thick for it to take that long. But in general, like a pretty like a little half-inch layer or quarter-inch layer of oil might take a few months to dry. So that's kind of the main issue. Then I started spraying them with like this glossy stuff to like try to encase the paint. And then yeah, I've gone through a bunch of phases. But now I'm just back at where I started with the regular oil.
When do you think you're gonna have time to go back in there?
Right when we get home. I think it's really hot in there though, so
But now you're ready for that.
I think I'm gonna move to I'm trying to find a new place to live with like a 2-bedroom and then make the other bedroom like a studio, So instead of being in a 1-bedroom place and then driving to a space, because people always say like when I was in art school, they're always like, you need to have your studio in a separate location and then like drive there because it like motivates you. And I was like, no, I want to wake up, I want to get out of bed and go straight there and then like mess around for a bit and then go make breakfast and then come back. That's more my style, to like work on things for like a little bit and then come back instead of spend like 8 hours straight or 4 hours blocks of time.
Timmy's got to play.
Yeah, he does have to play. Yeah.
Well, stay tuned for much more from Gavin Dance. This is Jackie. Thanks to Chorus FM and One Avenue.